Welcome everybody to this week in wrestling. I am your host, the Bobbit Network, and got a big show for you today. Uh, before I introduce these guys and we get started, if you have seen or got any information about the whereabouts of Desmond Amofa, aka Etika, here on YouTube, please contact the New York Police Department. He's been gone for I think 3 days now, so if you have any information, please contact the authorities. Uh, so after saying that, what GP? Uh, as you could just heard, we have the Cold Bone Show tonight on the channel. How you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing good. Who's this Attica guy? Can somebody please tell me who this fucking guy is? Why should I care about him?
He he is a YouTuber.
Okay. Okay. I'm just curious because I'm like, who is this fucking guy?
Yeah.
I've heard about him all fucking day. Like, I should care. Um, I'm not trying to sound mean. I just have no idea who the fuck the guy is. So, because I don't watch much. I watch Bruce Pritchard, um, Eric Bischoff, and I listen to music on YouTube. I don't do anything else on YouTube. I really don't. I don't watch my own shows because I should probably. I don't watch my own shows because I'm doing them. So why should I fucking watch them? Just throwing that out there. It makes no sense. Um, that being said, yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Oh my lord.
Wendy will not. This child has been. Oh, she's got a tooth coming in. She's driving me fucking nuts, man. But she's driving both of us nuts, I should say. But no, we're doing good.
Alrighty. And also tonight we have the Arizona Wildflower named Shrek. Hey tonight, Shrek.
Thank you.
Arizona Wildflower? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I know. Oh my god.
It sounded good. It sounded good in my head.
Yeah, and therein lies the fucking problem. Just giving you shit, man.
So let's get this show started.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, let's start off with. You said you had some big cast news.
It's not
what
huge.
does that entail, Mr. Colbone?
Well, it's not huge news because I'm pretty sure nobody gives a fuck about Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Well, guess what, people? They're making a comeback. Big Cass actually had a match against Moxley, John Moxley. Y'all know him, fucking Dean Ambrose. Who cares? Anyway, we'll talk about him later. And I think it's personally funny about what we're gonna talk about. Apparently, when he was with WWE and WWE didn't acknowledge it, he was battling mental health issues and alcohol abuse. And I think, I'm not sure, but all I know is that he is in the best shape of his life and he's ready to take on all comers. I'm going to say this. They should have never broke up Enzo and Cass as a tag team because, my God, were they a great tag team. Look, I know Enzo Amore is a fucking douchebag. He shouldn't have been fired by WWE. Well, he should have been. Let me rephrase that. He should have been for not telling WWE about the pending case, not for possibly being said person. WWE won't do that. That's. But if him being released for what he did kind of screwed over Enzo's career. Is he a douchebag? Yes. I'm going to say this, and I said this the other day to Heather, and I think to everybody else. Enzo is probably one of the best mic guys the WWE's had in a really long fucking time since John Cena. He can cut a fucking promo like no other. But that being said, I just wanted to bring that up. That Big Cass, he brought it up that while he was in WWE, he was having mental health issues and he was battling alcohol abuse. So he's clean. He says he's in the best shape of his life, and from what I've seen of him wrestling, he's got a chance. He's got a chance. He's got a fighter's chance. But that's all I have on that.
Nice.
Thoughts? Be gone. Thoughts?
Uh, I'll get on a thought before the wallflower talks. I'll, I really liked Enzo and Cass. Like, they was over as shit to me. And when they split them up, I knew that was doomed for them because they're better as a unit than they are separate.
True.
And like you said, once they separated, Enzo's career was, and yeah, I'm glad that Cass is getting back to where he was, and hopefully they'll reunite soon. Yes, he's a dick. Yes, Enzo's a dickhead, but I still like him.
Okay. Correct.
Yeah, they were a talented tag team. I liked them together. It made no sense to break them up other than Vince has this fascination with the big guys. He thought Cass could get a good singles run and stuff like that, but I thought they worked better. They could have still given Cass a good singles run and had Enzo as his mouthpiece and stuff like that, but I'm glad, like you guys said, I'm glad he's doing better, and hopefully it sounds like he's turned his life around for the better, which is really good.
Yep. Agreed. For all you AEW marks out there, and yes, I'm saying it, everybody's saying Mike and Marie Kanellis. Mike Kanellis needs to go to AEW. Well, guess what? Fuckers staying with the WWE. Apparently, they're happy with the WWE. They just signed I think it's up to a 5-year deal.
Yep.
So, that being said, WWE must be doing something right. Just saying. So, that's just a little bit of news there.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly is injured. I don't know how bad he is injured. I just heard that he was injured. And this isn't from. If you watched, and we're going to talk about them a little bit later here in a minute. We're going to talk about Undisputed Era and what I think they should do with them. What I see them doing. It makes complete sense. I think I told everybody here. Well, I know I told Heather, but I don't think I've told Bobbit or Shrek. I think it works perfectly. It tells the fucking story that it needs to tell. I don't know the extent of the injury. I just know he's injured. I seen it on WWE Network, the WWE website, and they said that he was injured. Didn't say how bad. So I don't know how bad he's injured. We'll see. Let's get into a little New Japan news. Gato, there's a report out there that Gato is stepping down as the head booker and going to WWE. That would have been a move and a half. Apparently, it's not happening. He's not stepping down. His contract is still good. I don't know what. That's all I know is that he's not stepping away from his position as head booker, because he's a hell of a fucking booker. A hell of a fucking booker. That's all I got for that. I'm not even going to talk about the WWE offering new subscribers 99 cents for 3 months because I don't think it's a thing. Here's something I want to talk about. Scarlett Bordeaux. Let's talk about Scarlett Bordeaux. Let's get this conversation going. I want to see who fucking gives a shit about this fucking woman, because I sure as the fuck don't. Scarlett Bordeaux was released by Impact. Why? If she is the best thing to happen at Impact, if she's so fucking popular, why did they fucking release her? Did she do something? That's the question that I have. You don't release somebody like that unless they've done something. And I know Killer Cross quit the company because he wanted his release, because he wanted to go, I don't even know where, I think he wanted to go to WWE. I'm not sure. But she asked for her release, and they gave her a release. So that either she must have been a cancer in the fucking back or something. I don't know. But to me, I don't think she's that great of a talent. I don't think WWE should pick her up. All she's got to do. Here's the reason why. She may be a great talent, but I can just see it fucking now. As soon as she gets to the fucking main roster, oh, she's a blonde chick. They're going to fucking give her the fucking title. People will be shitting all fucking over. I don't want to hear this, well, she's not PG. If she signs fucking a deal with WWE, she better goddamn want to fucking be PG because it's just the way it is. It's the way WWE is. There's nothing wrong with what she is. What is she doing? What is she doing that she's not PG? What did she do? I seen her lick a microphone. Who cares? Don't swear. It's not that fucking hard. I just don't see the appeal to her anyway. I think she's obnoxious to me. I don't care for her. What about you guys? Good talk.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to pull my phone back in. When it comes to Scarlett Bordeaux, like you said, what the hell did she do to get released? Because
well, she
if
asked,
she's suddenly
hold on,
the second coming to women's wrestling.
Hold on, Bob. She did ask for her release, but why would Impact grant her the release so quickly? Do you see what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. I just wanted to point that out.
You good. Just to finish up my point, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this if anything does. Like I'm curious to see, what all happened backstage for them to grant her release so quickly.
Mm-hmm. Trek, have you heard anything about it?
The only thing I heard was that she got granted her release. I think it was Monday, I want to say, and then Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday.
I don't give a shit about the fucking day. I want to know why. They just fucking released probably one of their best superstars that they had. That would have made them fucking money. Huh?
I know what you mean. I do too. But then they said, I think it was Wednesday when I was on my break for work, that Killer Cross was denied his release, which everybody's flipping out about. I'm like, look, like we said with WWE and Luke Harper, you can ask for a release, but it doesn't mean they're going to give it to you.
Well, he quit. He quit. That tells me a lot about Killer Cross right there. I thought he was one of those guys that they were pushing hard. Why would he want to be released? I don't know.
He wasn't happy with the pay.
Oh, well, Jesus Christ. What does he think he's fucking John Cena or something?
No,
who the fuck is he?
He was a Killer Cross was a Chris Jericho at that company.
Really? How come I'd never heard of him until a couple of months ago? Maybe they had nothing for her. They had nothing for Scarlett Bordeaux to do. What kind of fucking dope are you smoking?
Oh, God.
They had nothing for her to do. She's one of their top stars. Come on, man. Anyway, I fuck Killer Cross. I don't know. I didn't even know this guy. I don't even know this guy. How can he be considered the Chris Jericho of the Impact? The only one that I would consider Chris Jericho of Impact would be fucking Johnny Impact. How come he's not bringing in money to? Just goes to show you that he was never a draw. People don't give a shit about this flippy shit. Sorry, You can all say I'm fucking an asshole or whatever. I don't care. So yeah, that's all I got. I find it peculiar that they release her as quickly as they did as to what they think of her. Do you see what I'm saying? That makes
Yeah.
no sense to me. She must be something. AEW, you can fucking have her. Because apparently, I'm calling it now. I think she's a cancer. She's one of those that thinks her shit don't stink. She's a problem causer. She's a troublemaker. She's Alana of the fucking Impact. Want to bet me? Want to bet me? Who wants to bet me? Because aren't her and Killer Cross an item?
Yeah.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Give me a
There's
fucking
another
break.
AJ Lee CM Punk situation.
Well, that was a different situation, though. That was a different situation. That situation, she stayed for a little bit, but then when she finished out her deal. But my thing is the more I think about it, the more I look at it, she looks like she's more like Lana than. Well, I don't know. I don't know much about her. I've seen her. She seems arrogant. Killer Cross seems to think his shit don't stink. So I'm not even going to go there. A little bit of sad news. I didn't know much about this guy. I wish I would have. I actually watched a match of his. Guy named Lionheart McCallum. He committed suicide, I'm assuming. He passed away. He was the ICW, the Insane Championship Wrestling World Champion.
Something like that.
No, he was. He was. He was the Insane Champion, Insane Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. He committed. I'm assuming that he committed suicide. I actually watched people over in Britain. They say that he is the John Cena of their country. This guy was the it factor. This guy was phenomenal. He had it. He's nowhere near the size of John Cena. He's probably 40 pounds less. He's about 220 pounds. So he was probably.
He looks more like a Ricochet as far as body type.
Yeah, he could do what Ricochet could do at 20 pounds heavier, or 30 pounds heavier. I watched a little snippet of one of his matches. He's a good wrestler. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did the high flying stuff, but he was a safe high flyer. He didn't try and do that fucking Spanish fly on the fucking apron or on the fucking off fucking rope and on the fucking
Announced.
yeah, all that stupid shit that's not fucking needed in wrestling. So I don't know if you guys know anything about that or him.
I haven't seen anything other than people wishing his family the best of luck.
Yeah. They did start a GoFundMe. I know that much to help cover the cost for
The funeral.
and all that. But,
I haven't seen anything.
so to all of you,
And it got literally funded.
it got really funded. What? Say it again, Bobbit.
Oh, it literally got funded like soon after it came out.
Okay. I'm not promoting it or anything. I'm just saying there's a GoFundMe out there. Yeah. Like I said all the time, I say it all the time, and I will continue to say it. We'll move on from this because I don't want to fucking bring the show down. If you have a problem and you need somebody to talk to, please reach out to somebody. Call the suicide hotline. I don't know what they have in Europe there, in Britain, but I'm sure they have something along the lines that we do. Please call somebody. Don't keep shit bottled up inside. To all you English fans out there, sorry for your guys' loss. There'll be somebody else that comes along. Outside of I'm trying to.
I know.
I mean, you have WWE NXT UK, but I don't care about UK wrestling. I really don't. I'm not a fan of it. I did like what I seen from this guy. I would have liked to have seen more. I will say that. Moving on. And I don't want to sound like an asshole there. I really don't. But again, like I said, if you're having a bad day or if you're thinking about hurting yourself, please call somebody. It's not worth it. The ESPYs include the WWE now. And it's the best moment in WWE. And there's 4 moments out there. The Roman Reigns returns from cancer. Becky wins both belts. Kofi wins the WWE title, and Ronda Rousey wins the Raw title. But it really should be the WWE Women main evented at WrestleMania. This just tells me that it's gonna be Ronda Rousey. I mean, who else is out? And Bobbitt, don't fucking sit there and what did you say? You said this. You said, and I asked you what you meant by that, and I know Heather responded to me. But seriously, what did you say was
Asuka winning.
Asuka winning the title was not. For you it might be, but you got to remember this is fan voted. Do you think the fans are literally going to vote for Asuka beating anybody for a title?
If anything, we should have been the first women's Royal Rumble.
I don't know. I just wanted to put my opinion out there.
I understand that, but do you think that's actually a bigger moment than Ronda Rousey?
According to ESPN.
According to ESPN now. Do you think that's bigger?
Well, okay. According to ESPN, nothing's bigger than a Ronda Rousey.
Okay.
Right.
That's what this is. This is not
How Bobbitt feels.
how Bobbitt feels or how wrestling fans feel. It's about ESPN. They give out 4 moments and then you vote on them. That's it. That's what they do. They put out their.
I guarantee you.
Go ahead.
I guarantee you, if Nick Saban was to ever join the WWE, he would have every fucking award in that whole place.
The Nick Saban?
Yeah.
No, you're just stop talking.
I mean, it's football, damn it.
There's a lot of people out there. I'm pretty sure if you ask people what the best moment in WWE is, I'm pretty sure Asuka would get more votes than 5 people by society. I can almost guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at. I mean, Roman Reigns would be up there because the ESPYs is all about fucking It's a cancer research fundraiser, is what it is. So don't be surprised. Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey are going to be the 2 top moments. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Although I wouldn't have put Becky wins both titles in there at all.
At all, no.
Because this wasn't that big of a fucking moment.
It was a bigger moment having the first ever women's Royal Rumble.
But the bigger moment was me taking a dump the other day. That was a bigger moment than Becky winning both belts at WrestleMania.
What the hell?
Kofi winning the WWE title? Is that really that big of a moment? Was it that big?
Considering the story they were telling with it, yes.
But again, you got to look. To wrestling fans, yes, but to the casual ESPN people, they don't give a shit about. They don't give a fuck who Kofi Kingston is. They don't even know who he is. They assume they know, but they don't know. Fucking started off with this fucking bullshit again.
Start it off before you get pissed off.
Trek.
Yeah, it's like you said. It's to help donate to cancer. I get that. I think the nominees are pretty good. I don't know what else I could add. Like you said, just the women main event in WrestleMania, I think will probably be the best one to add. And that
You think the nominees are pretty good?
I think the ones that they listed were decent.
You really you think Kofi Kingston?
Honestly, the only way Becky should be on that list is WrestleMania main event.
Well, I think that's what it was. But the moment was Becky winning both belts. It should have been women main eventing WrestleMania. But
Right.
Kofi Kingston, it's not a good choice. I'm sorry. Maybe for WWE fans, it'd be a good choice.
But I think what it is the people who nominated who would be the top 4 watched it and just watched the audience reaction to that and just chose it off of that alone.
Well, they're fucking idiots.
This is ESPN.
I know. But, okay. Anybody else got anything they want to add to it? Trek? But, I mean, what if you were to pick your top 4 most? Now, look at it as an ESPN fucking no wrestling knowing motherfucker.
It's just for this year? It's not of all time?
Yes, just for this year. Or within a 365-day period.
I would go women main event WrestleMania. Roman returns and announces he's coming back from battle from cancer.
Mm-hmm. That's a big moment. That is a big moment. Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey debuting on or winning the title. That is a big moment because it's Ronda Rousey.
Well, actually, they would probably go with just debuting all on its own.
Well, that's what I said. Excuse me. There's got to be 4, not 3.
Maybe Daniel Bryan winning the belt this year.
Fuck that. What? Nobody cares. Again, it's just like Kofi Kingston winning the title.
Going with the casual audience, I would probably say Undertaker returning to performing after hip surgery. Again, given the casual audience.
Well, no, I'm not. This fucking bullshit.
Alright, let's stop watching.
Alright, well, moving on. Conan. Yeah, everybody knows Conan, right?
Yep.
Impact must be moving again. They're moving channels, and they say it's going to be better than what Pursuit is. So I don't know where they're moving or to where. So I've heard that was in the news that I was reading on. I'm going to skip these next 2 because we're going to come back to them. The UK fans, all you UK fans, I know you got some bad news, but now you're going to get some good news. You're getting a new TV deal for you UK fans. WWE is leaving Sky Sports. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
From what I've been seeing, BT is actually more expensive than Sky.
Well, then there you go. So not so much good. Goddamn, you guys just getting shit on. Sorry about that. I don't know what to tell you. Lars Sullivan is injured, out 6 to 9 months. Yay! Moving on. Nobody fucking cares about fucking Lars Sullivan. Tommaso Ciampa posted on Twitter. He did a workout. He's 15 weeks since he's had his operation. He was lifting weights, not doing non-contact stuff. New Japan. Y'all know Jon Moxley wanted to join the G1 Climax. He can. He's in the G1 Climax, but he's not going to be wrestling in the United States.
Because of AEW.
AEW doesn't want him wrestling in the United States.
And this right here is something I want to bring up attached to this. All the fucking double standards out there. You people sitting there freaking out that Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods can't work together at some gaming fest. But yet, sit there and say, but it's okay for AEW to limit Jon Moxley in the G1. If you were going to do that, why let him wrestle for New Japan at all then?
Yeah, I know Gorilla Strong. I forgot to mention that they were with Sky Sports for over 3 decades. And apparently, and he just told me that Sky Sports had 4 times the viewers that the new channel has. So the viewership is going to drop in UK.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't know what to tell everybody. I get it. Apparently they must have gotten a big deal from fucking this other place. And you gotta remember, WWE's all about the fucking money. They don't care who's watching and who don't. Because, yeah. It might also be that Sky Sports, their pay-per-view might be higher, so they might, I don't know. Because there's also, I can't remember what it was. I couldn't remember the deal that they had, so. But yeah, so John Moxley, what do you guys think about John Moxley not being able to wrestle at the G1 Climax? I think it's personally funny. Well, in the United States, I personally think it's funny.
No, I agree with you, man. It's, why let them do that then?
Say it again?
Why let him be in New Japan?
Why let exactly?
Because he doesn't have an exclusive contract with them. But since he signed a deal, it's probably in his contract that he can't wrestle in the United States under another promotion.
Yeah.
That was probably the deal that he signed. But was he ever supposed to wrestle in the United States? I don't think so. I think people are just assuming that he should have because the G1 Climax is going to be in the United States. You know what I mean? I mean, people jumping to conclusions, assuming this shit. You know what? Who cares? John Moxley is Dean Ambrose. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to say it. The last match he wrestled looked like Dean Ambrose, wearing shorts and fucking wrestling shoes. I don't know what else you want me to say. The NXT, the Undisputed Era. Let's talk about them real quick. Did you guys watch NXT?
I did.
What did you think of it?
I liked it. I thought they did a good job really building up the Undisputed Era and making them an even bigger force to be reckoned with. I like what they did.
I see them. This is what I see them doing with the Undisputed Era. You know how Adam Cole says, mark his words, we will hold every single title in NXT?
Yeah.
Here's what I see happening. I'm not saying it's happening at SummerSlam, the NXT Toronto,
I think so, yes.
right? I don't think it's happening there. I think it's happening at the Royal Rumble one. Here's what I see happening. NXT, you're going to have Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the tag team titles. And Roderick Strong will probably be champion, might be at SummerSlam. But here's what I see happening. I see all of them holding all of the titles at NXT, wherever the Royal Rumble is. Adam Cole losing the NXT title that night. They kick him out of Undisputed Era. He gets called up. He's at the Royal Rumble the next fucking night. There you go. That's what I see them doing. I see them holding all the titles, but Adam Cole losing it at the end of the night. What do you guys think?
I could see them doing that, yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think that would tell the story?
Yeah, I think so.
I do too. I think that epitomizes a good storyline, and it gets Adam Cole to the main roster.
And
It's not, Johnny Gargano is not getting that title back.
No.
How much do you want to bet me? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking here. That could be a vacant title, and guess who's fighting for it? Probably at the WrestleMania weekend. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. We can see that. I don't know. We'll see.
you
We'll
really
see.
think they're going to vacate it and not have
They
Matt
could.
Riddle go for it?
They could, because I see Matt Riddle taking the title off of. He's gonna win it at Royal Rumble, wherever they're doing NXT Takeover that night, that weekend, wherever Royal Rumble is. I see Matt Riddle taking the title off of him then. I see Adam Cole holding it until then. He ain't getting it taken off of him. Johnny Gargano's not winning that fucker back. I don't see it. I could see them not having Matt Riddle lose and him just relinquishing the title, saying, I'm good. I want to go to bro, I want to beat up bigger people. And then him debuting on the main roster and beating the fuck out of Roman Reigns. That would be fucking great.
Oh, something like that. You could also sit there and build up a feud between Matt Riddle and Keith Lee.
Yeah. Keith Lee doesn't. They've killed him. But he doesn't. He is good, but he doesn't excite me. He doesn't do it for me.
They could respark his character though.
They better get fucking moving then, because they aren't showcasing him at all. Velveteen Dream could be a guy. I mean he is world championship material, but I think he's not leaving NXT anytime soon. That guy,
He's still green.
he's not green. He just needs to keep his. It's weird. He's a weird character. He doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. His mouth gets him in trouble all the time. Bobbit, what about you? What do you think about Where'd he go? Oh, hurry though. So now we gotta put the show on hold, everybody. Bobbit's on the phone.
Well, I think it's going to be Matt Riddle who takes the tie off him, because if I read this past weekend right, the plans were for that to happen earlier, and they just delayed it because they want Riddle down there as long as possible. So I could see Riddle winning it from maybe Survivor Series even.
Oh yeah, maybe it is Survivor Series. I was thinking. No, Bobbit is not taking a poopy. He's sitting right there. He held his finger up. Maybe that's where it is at Takeover or at Survivor Series Takeover. That makes sense too. That probably give it more time for them to get. Velveteen Dream the title. Are you almost done, Bobbit? Because I'd like to move on. What did you think about? Did you watch NXT?
What?
Did you watch NXT Wednesday?
Yeah.
Did you hear what we were
Yes, I did.
talking about with Undisputed Era?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think they should put all the belts on them and, let them be that dominant faction.
No.
You'll remember NXT for a
that's not
couple
what I
years
said.
and
That's not
let
what I
Adam
said.
Cole.
That's not what I said. Go ahead, Heather.
Essentially, that is what you said. To have all the belts on them until
That night. That night, they need to have Adam Cole lose. Don't hold the titles. Have him lose that night. So essentially, yes, they will hold all the titles, but that night Adam Cole loses. And then he gets kicked out of Undisputed Era. And he goes to the main roster. That's what I would do. Because Adam Cole is ready to be on the main roster. I don't care what everybody fucking says. Oh, I don't want him getting called up because they'll ruin him. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Why is Adam Cole even there if he doesn't want to get called up to the main roster? I mean, why is anybody there in WWE and in NXT if they don't want to get called up? If they don't want to get called up, and get the fuck out of the company. You're holding a spot for somebody that does. That's the point, to be in NXT. I hate to fucking say it, it's developmental, everybody. It is developmental. So I don't know what else to tell you.
Triple H even said it in the Stone Cold podcast.
Yes, he did. Even though it was 3.5 years ago. But still, it is developmental. You can't tell me any different.
No, I agree, especially since almost every episode they show someone training at the Performance Center. They don't do that for regular WWE. They just do it for NXT.
It's true. Those people at the Performance Center are the people that are not ready to
Be on TV.
be on TV. Let me see. Little bit of bad news. Bobby Eaton, did not have a heart attack. Jim Cornette tweeted, I seen it was yesterday. I seen his tweet. He had congestive heart failure. He has fluid in his lungs, in his heart, in his legs. He's doing better, but
He's not entirely out of the woods.
he's not entirely out of the woods. He's getting better. So, yeah. So that, I don't know if you heard about that. If you all don't know who Bobby Eaton is, beautiful Bobby Eaton, he was part of the Midnight Express, probably WCW's or NWA's best worker ever. If you've ever seen him wrestle and you have the network, go check him out. He is a phenomenal, was a phenomenal wrestler. He's retired now, but he was a phenomenal wrestler. Apparently he has congestive heart failure, which that's not curable. My grandparents had it. My grandma had it. That's how she passed away. It's just inevitable. He's got to take medication. So yeah. I don't. What about you guys? Do you know who Bobby Eaton is? Bob probably doesn't even know who the fuck that is.
Yep, I know who he is.
It's one of those guys. Phenomenal worker. Go watch him, man. You've got the network. You need to be watching this stuff. I'm telling you, man, you're missing out on some good shit. Some really good shit. There's more than fucking John Cena and Roman Reigns and Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you're missing out on some good shit. I've got 4 more things that I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon commented today on AEW. Now, it wasn't a bad comment, and it wasn't a pot shot. So the person asked her a question, what are your thoughts on AEW? And she responded with, like everybody should, I think it's great for everybody. It's great. Go ahead, Heather.
Her exact words, I think that's going to make everybody strive to do their best.
Well, okay, but what do you want her to say? No fuck them? No, I know. I'm just saying, you make it sound like it's what I'm saying. Essentially, that's what I said. Yeah, I did. That's essentially what I said. She said exactly what I said, which was now I forgot. I have to go back and watch it. But it's exactly what you said, just in my own fucking words. Am I right or am I wrong?
You said essentially it would be good for everybody.
It is. That's essentially what she said. It's good for competition. It's good for everybody. Did you see that track?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, and I agree. I mean, more good wrestling means more happy fans. More happy fans means the ratings may go up, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it's always good to have more good wrestling in the world. And always people saying, oh, Lucha Underground is dead because they suck. No, it's dead because the people in charge didn't know how to run it, and the network in charge didn't know how to do shit with it.
Well, I don't think the people that were running it didn't know what they were doing, because Rodriguez, he is a wrestling guy.
I was gonna say he was part of the business for many years before he started the promotion. Nobody was watching it because not everybody gets El-Ray.
Right.
That was the reason why it wasn't working anymore.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean Rodriguez. I meant AAA. It kind of screwed up a little bit too.
Well, AAA, better tell AEW then. Because they're fucking working with fucking AAA. See what I mean, guys? It's great that you're starting up a promotion, but when you are just like, oh, I think these guys would work great with us. But if you look at their history, AAA has had issues before.
Yeah.
For a very long
Sexy
time.
Star was a fucking issue. And she was a great talent. If you haven't seen her wrestle, she's a very good wrestler. But what she did, she is now blacklisted.
Because she
Yep.
intentionally hurt somebody.
And AAA, apparently, I don't know if they're having issues paying their talent, because that's where all them people are coming from that were on Lucha Underground. Most of them were coming from AAA. And on top of that, they even had a thing with Impact Wrestling. And they fucked that up. I mean, Impact, from what I'm hearing, is putting out good content, but nobody cares. I don't want to sit and watch fucking Twitch and fucking watch NXT or Impact Wrestling. I got more important things to do. I watch enough wrestling content as is.
Besides, isn't it on at like 11 o'clock at night?
Right. 10 o'clock, I think. But either way, I digress. Alexa Bliss, I want to talk about this. So this isn't even news. Nobody's mentioned it. I'm just sick and tired of fucking people saying this shit. Because how do you know? People are saying that they know that they're currying favors backstage. How do you know? Are you just saying that because you aren't pushing the fucking person that you want pushed? What the fuck is the... Why do you care who gets pushed and who doesn't? You shouldn't. And I say this all the time. You, as a fan, should not care who gets pushed and who doesn't. I agree. I don't think Alexa Bliss should be in a championship match. I don't... With Lacey Evans, who else are they going to do? There's nobody on fucking Raw at all. The only legit person is fucking Lacey Evans right now. That's it. I'm sorry, she's not sucking anybody's fucking dick. She's a married fucking woman.
Who's also has a child, is a mother, and is former.
And her kid is there. So why in the fuck would she go and suck somebody's dick in the fucking back just to get a fucking match? It's kind of fucked up. People need to stop saying that shit. It's disgusting. And from what I've seen from Alexa Bliss, me and Heather actually watched a wrestling thing. It was you know what I'm talking about. We seen her. She did a video. That girl can work. She just chooses not to. And I've said it. If she would fucking put in the work, I could get behind her. But she don't. She's afraid to. She's afraid to. We'll get into it. She's not winning the title on Sunday.
No.
She's not. This is your opportunity to see if Alexa Bliss has got it or not. I think this is what WWE is doing. They're putting her in this position because she's been there before. She can work. She chooses not to. Stop with the fucking bullshit of currying favors crap. Because if that's the case, fucking Stephanie McMahon was currying favors with her fucking dad. It's fucking disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I fucking hate that. And I'm not saying anybody here, but that's just, it pisses me off when people say that shit. I'm going to talk about this, and I don't want any fucking smart-ass fucking remarks, Heather. Just talking about Nikki Bella.
Oh, no. When it comes to Nikki Bella, it's the character I don't like. I respect her as a human being.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. Well, if you don't know, Nikki Bella can never wrestle again because she has a cyst in her neck, and she apparently has... Or brain, I'm sorry. A cyst in her brain and has herniated discs again. Here's another person. That woman worked her ass off to get where she was. She didn't curry favors either. Okay? It wasn't because she was fucking John Cena. Sorry. They didn't have anybody else to carry that fucking company. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella kind of took the reins and the main roster until they got Charlotte and Becky and fucking Paige and AJ Lee and Sasha Banks and Bayley. up to snuff so that they could come to the main roster and they could take over and build feuds with other people. Now, that being said, were they the good answer? No. I mean, they didn't have to work as hard as most of them because they were already there because I can't even remember what they started out as. They started out as...
It was a singles competition, and then they did the twin magic where one of them would come out from underneath the ring, fully fresh, and be the one to do the roll-up pin and win the match.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they were able to tell a story. You know, they did their job for the time. And then when Nikki Bella actually... I'm sorry. I don't think she was that bad in the ring. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. I don't think she was that bad. I don't think she was great. I don't think any woman is great in the ring. To be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. You look at Trish Stratus. She was terrible in the ring when she first started.
That's because she didn't know a damn thing about it.
She didn't... Well, okay, and neither did Nikki Bella. She got better. Did she get much better? That's debatable. It's debatable. I don't think she was as bad as everybody makes her out to be. But they were the face of the women's division on the main roster for, I don't know, 2-3 years. So her holding the title for as long as she did kind of helped the women's division until the Natties and the Beth Phoenix. Because by then, Beth Phoenix was gone. She was legitimate. Natty was there, but they had to send Natty down to fucking NXT to get these other women so that they could get these people to the main roster. The Charlottes, the Beckys, the Sashas, the Baileys, the Paiges, the AJ Lees, the what's her fucking name? Caitlyn, Tennille Dashwood, what's her name? What was her name? Emma?
Emma,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, so that's why you didn't see the women's division thrive. It's because there wasn't anybody, okay? Not gonna sit here and shit on Nikki Bella. It's sad to see her go as far as in ring, but she'll probably still be around. No, she's not. She's not, and she knows it. She knows it. But I guarantee it, if WWE was to ask her to, hey, can you make an appearance for us? And they'll be like, goddamn right. They're loyal to the company. Loyalty goes a long fucking way. They were given that opportunity by WWE, and they ran with it. And they did for what Nikki Bella was able to do inside the ring and outside of the ring. I give her kudos. So good luck to Nikki Bella in her retirement.
And her recovery.
And her recovery. She will be okay. I don't know if they're doing brain surgery or not. I don't think they can.
I think it's in a spot where they can't.
So good luck to her. I'm hoping the best for her. But she's another person people need to not shit on her, because I don't care what anybody says. Was she great? Was she the most fantastic person in the world inside the ring and outside of the ring? There was nobody else to fucking push. That's why they did what they did. Trap?
I agree wholeheartedly, and for these people who want to shit on her, if you want to shit on the character, that's fine. Like Heather said, it's the characters, not the person themselves. The person themselves is pretty cool for what I've seen, and she's actually a very nice person. So for these people like, oh, there's no difference, that's bullshit. That's just an excuse. And then on the Korean favors, I wanted to say this. How many of those people shitting on Lacey Evans are shitting on Charlotte because of her name and saying that she got where she did because of her name?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
People
And
just, they're bitter. They're bitter.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, they're bitter because their person isn't being pushed.
Right.
Oh, wah fucking wah. You shouldn't care about who's being pushed. It's whether or not they're able to tell good stories. Has WWE told a good story? No. They haven't told a good story in like fucking 6 months. Even then. Their best story of the past 6 months has been Kofi Kingston. But even that's getting fucking stale as fuck. I'm getting sick and tired of him holding the fucking title. That being said, moving on to the last little bit of news, and I think this one's personally funny. everybody. CM Punk is trolling wrestling fans. So he put a tweet out yesterday. It's just a tweet, and I'm gonna read some of these tweets. I'm not gonna show it on my screen or anything. So he's gotten 19,000 likes, 24, a little over 2,400, or well over 2,400 tweets, retweets, and over 2,600 tweets in this conversation, and this was put out just yesterday. He said, and people fucking asking him, hey, confirmed AEW. I can see CM Punk is showing up at fucking All Out. I've heard that. And we're going to talk about this for a hot minute. Since I can't have fun and tweet about movies, and this is quoting CM Punk, since I can't have fun and tweet about movies or baseball without you telling me about wrestling. Question for everybody, and he's talking to all of you fucking people out there fucking tweeting him, saying he's coming back. Why do you spend your time on something you hate? So if there's something you hate, why do you spend so much time on it? If it's so bad, leave it. And he's talking about wrestling. I think he's talking to somebody in specific. He's talking to people, certain people. He said, if it's so bad, leave it. I did. It works wonders. I look forward to the intelligent discourse. Makes you think, doesn't it? Let's go through some of these tweets here. So this one guy, so this means you're coming back, right? Really? Really? Come on, people. So that's one tweet. There's another tweet out here. This one guy, at Ryan Loco, confirmed CM Punk heading to the AEW show in Sweden. They aren't having a show in Sweden, if they are. He said wrong. So CM Punk's not coming back, people. Everybody's sitting there saying, oh, CM Punk needs to come to AEW. CM Punk has got to go to AEW. Because, hey, he did that pipe bomb. I said it fucking, was it Monday? Mm-hmm. We had that troll in there? Yeah. What the fuck is CM Punk going to do? Is he going to cut a pipe bomb on AEW? Is that what y'all want? Or I don't understand. What is CM Punk going to bring to the fucking table to AEW? Can't you all just accept the fact that CM Punk hates fucking wrestling now? Wants nothing to fucking do with it. It damn near killed him. It damn near ruined his life. Why in the fuck would he want to fucking go back to it? He's having fun doing what he is doing. Just saying. Thoughts?
I agree. You know, the guy, how long has he been gone? For 5-6 years now, more than that, I think. If he was going to come back, he would have done it already. And I'm sure he's gotten lots of offers with lots of cash to tide him over. He doesn't need a payday. He doesn't want a payday from anybody. He wants to be with his wife, and he wants to make movies and stuff. That's fine. I heard he wants to be a commentator for. He wants to be a commentator for MMA now.
Yeah. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, people need to leave this guy alone. Seriously, he wants nothing to do with the wrestling business anymore. He's left it behind him. Why don't you do the same? Leave the fucking guy alone. Leave it as is.
Exactly.
He's never fucking wrestling again.
Exactly. He's happy with his wife. He's probably feeling a lot better since he doesn't have to get beat up every week. He probably feels a lot better now.
He might show up at a StarCast or whatever. He'll sign an autograph at a wrestling symposium or whatever. But he's not coming back to wrestle people. He's not going to show up at a show and fucking cut a promo and all that shit. He's just not going to fucking do it. He's made his case. Leave him the fuck alone. Stop fucking inquiring about it, and don't put it on my fucking timeline, because I don't want to fucking see it. He's not coming back. If he comes back, I'm wrong. But from what I'm seeing, he's not coming back. And if he does come back, I don't want anybody fucking tweeting at me saying, I told you so. I don't give a fuck. If he comes back, what's he gonna fucking do? What's he gonna fucking do? He's been out of wrestling for how long?
Almost a decade now.
There you go. Wrestling's completely different than MMA. Completely different. It's not coming back.
No.
Damn near 42 years old. Leave the fucking guy alone. Jesus Christ. I never. Bobbit, are you back yet? Because I'm done talking. We watched Raw and SmackDown this past week. I don't know. There's really nothing to fucking get excited about. I have not watched.
Oh my God, Wendy, just stop.
I haven't watched New Japan, the Kazuna Road. I haven't watched it.
Oh.
I haven't watched Kazuna Road. I haven't seen it. I've seen one match briefly. It was okay. So I'll probably watch it this weekend sometime. Probably while I'm doing dishes and background noise and such. If you have not gone back and watched it, go back and watch yesterday's episode of Wrestling Memories. I am telling you, and watch along. I am telling you, this match is right up into my top 5, if not top 2 matches of all time. Dan, he's not coming back.
No, he's saying if he would.
He's not.
And even then, he would never go back to WWE. People are saying he's going to AEW.
He'll never, ever, ever. Mark my words. If CM Punk comes back and wrestles ever again, or ever goes back to WWE, ever, I'll quit podcasting. I'll quit doing what I'm doing. I will quit doing what I'm doing. I don't ever see him coming to WWE. Not with the bridges that were burned between them and him. I mean, yes, you heard Triple H say never, but I'm telling you, with what happened last year, not gonna happen.
No.
Not going to happen. Bobbit. I hate this. Sitting on his channel. I hate calling him out on this. Sitting here doing his channel, but he's on the phone. Trying to figure out his damn fucking shit. Hey! You done? You done?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's wrong?
I'll talk to you after the stream.
Alright, well, we're ready to do the predictions. You ready?
Okay.
First match.
Yeah.
First match. Cruiserweight title. Tony Nese, Akira Tozawa, and Drew Gulak. Why in the fuck is Mike Kanellis not in this match? Did anybody answer me that? I don't watch the World Tag Live.
I have no idea.
Okay. I'm going to go with Drew Gulak. I think they're going to put the belt on him.
I think Tony's going to hold on to it a little bit longer.
Bobbit?
We'll go Gulak.
Trek?
I think Tony Nese will hold on to it for a little while, probably till Survivor Series. I can see him hold on. Or SummerSlam, excuse me.
Next match. New Day versus Owens and Zayn.
I think it's going to be Owens and Zayn.
On New Day.
I'll go with New Day.
I think I'm gonna go with Owens and Zayn.
Are you getting Ryan's also in the chat?
I am.
I'm just making sure.
I am. Next match, SmackDown Tag Team Titles. Rowan and Bryan versus Heavy Machinery.
As much as I love Heavy Machinery, I see Bryan and Rowan holding on to them.
Okay. Bobbit?
I'm going Heavy Machinery.
Trek?
I hate to say it, but I think Bryan and Rowan are going to hold on to him for a while longer.
I agree. I agree. I don't see them losing the titles at all.
At least not yet. Not for a
Next
while.
up, U.S. title, Samoa Joe versus Ricochet.
I think it's
This match makes no fucking sense to me. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I'm just gonna give my thoughts. I'm picking Samoa Joe. This match makes no fucking sense to me. Why did they? The only reason that this match is happening is because this is WWE trying to get butts in the seats. This match ain't getting butts in the fucking seats. Sorry, it's not. Go ahead, Heather.
It's too soon for Ricochet to have a title of any kind. He only just got up to the main roster, what, 2 months ago? So it's gonna be Samoa Joe.
Bobbit?
What was the match again? Sorry.
Samoa Joe versus Ricochet.
Oh, Ricochet.
Of course, you go with the guy that. Trek?
Samoa Joe, he just got it back from Rey Mysterio on that god-awful botchville match, so I think they're going to keep out Joe for a while. If it wasn't for a title, I could see Ricochet winning.
Me too.
Agreed.
That I do agree with. But since it's for the title, they ain't putting the title on Ricochet.
No.
Yeah.
The next match, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Roman Reigns. Just barely, but Roman Reigns. Either that or DQ.
Trek?
I think it's going to be Roman Reigns because I think Drew McIntyre's going to fly off the handle and beat the shit out of him and get DQ'd.
Okay. I'm going with Ryan.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Bobbit. I'll tell you why in a second. Bobbit. Drew McIntyre versus Roman.
Roman. I go with my boy Roman.
I'm going to say Drew McIntyre, and here's why. Because it advances the fucking story. Then they're going to have their rubber match. They got to do something with Drew McIntyre. Either that or Roman's going to win, and I have heard this, and I think it's a good idea. You have Drew McIntyre have Shane McMahon turn on Drew McIntyre, turn him face, and have Roman Reigns turn heel. That's what I would do. But that's neither here nor there. They won't do that because they're too fucking stupid. SmackDown Women's title, Bayley versus Alexa Bliss.
Bayley.
Trek?
Yeah, Bayley's retaining.
Bobbit?
Alexa.
Oh my god. You pick just a you don't think like WWE, do you?
I think
You literally think that this must be a fucking shoot. This stuff sometimes. Because this is why you always finish in last place in this shit, because you always pick your favorites. You can't always win, man. But go ahead, pick Alexa. If you think she's winning that fucking title, WWE's gonna have to fucking swap somebody over to fucking Raw, because now they don't have anybody over there at all.
Right? Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna fucking put Bayley over there again. She was already over there. What?
Yeah.
nothing.
You're going nuts tonight with talk.
Actually, I think Nikki Cross is gonna fucking. I just have this funny feeling Nikki Cross is gonna cost Alexa Bliss the match, and they're gonna have a feud between Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. That's what I see happening.
Yeah.
Raw Women's title: Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. Bobbitt?
I'm gonna go with Lacey Evans.
I'm with you, man. I think they're gonna pull the trigger on her this time. They need to do something, because the belt is getting stale on Becky. I hate to say it, but the belt is getting stale.
Defended it in a while.
Well, not only that, it's just she's boring.
You waving at Daddy?
Trek?
Yeah, it's Lacey. The way that they ended the segment on Monday Night Raw, I think it's Lacey. She's gonna pull some. There's gonna be some fuckery going on, but I think Lacey's gonna win.
Heather?
I think they're gonna pull the trigger with Lacey.
Okay. All right, the WWE title: Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. Trek?
I think Kofi's retaining.
Get the title off of this guy too. I think they're gonna. I think Kofi's winning. No. I don't know, man. This one's tough. It could be a DQ because they could extend the feud. I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler wins because fucking New Day interferes somehow.
Really?
I'm thinking that Dolph might win the title. I'm gonna say that he does. I think Dolph might win it. They might put the title on him for a month and then have Brock Lesnar cash in on him.
Yeah.
Bobbitt?
I'm going to go with Dolph.
Okay, did you not hear what I said? I said Brock Lesnar, Dolph will win, Brock Lesnar will cash in later on. Go ahead, Bobbitt.
Yeah, I'm still going Dolph.
You're going Kofi? Or are you going with Dolph?
They're gonna keep her on Kofi for a little bit longer and extend the feud.
I think why? I don't want to see it anymore. And the last match, the Universal title, Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin. There's the special guest referee.
Oh, easy.
Who do you think is winning?
I think Seth is gonna retain because Baron Corbin is just pin fodder at this point.
Who's the guest referee?
Well, they've already said Elias can't. You should smell her butt right now.
No, I'm good.
They already said Elias can't be the special guest referee because of the injuries sustained. What do you say they sit there and pull the Nostalgia Act card and have a certain Mrs. Foley's baby boy show up?
Mick Foley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
somebody for a loop.
No, Wise Society, I did not hear any leak about fucking anything. And where did you hear that leak? And if it comes from fucking Ringside News, I'm blocking you.
Because I'm going to tell you this right now, Wise Society. Ringside News put out a report that Renee was yelled at while they were over in Saudi Arabia, and Renee sat there and said, "Nope, you're wrong."
I mean, I could see them doing it, but that makes no fucking sense. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. In fact, it makes too much fucking sense, to be honest with you. Bobbit?
I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with Seth retaining, and I think the special ref will somehow be Drew McIntyre or Shane McMahon.
Make up your mind. Is it Drew or Shane?
I'm gonna go with Shane.
Okay. Because that's who I'm going with. Trek?
Yeah, Seth's retaining it to be Shane, and if that rumor was about a certain woman with the power to punch being referee, I've heard that too, and I don't believe it.
No, don't. Okay. Brock, I could see WWE doing that too, but there is no way that fucking Brock is going to referee the match, because then it takes the surprise of the fucking cash-in out of it. It makes absolutely no fucking sense for WWE to do something as stupid as that. I don't think Vince McMahon is that fucking dumb.
No.
Because then essentially you're making Brock Lesnar look like a fucking idiot. That Brock should not. Now I can see Paul Heyman being the referee.
I was just going to say, what if Paul Heyman?
But he did say though on Tuesday or Monday, he said, "I am not going to be the referee. I would not want to be the referee." So I don't see that happening.
Well, there was a supposed Instagram photo that had Seth, Baron Corbin, and Lacey Evans as the referee, and I don't buy that for a second. I think that was doctored.
Ryan, who do you think's going to be the referee? And then I'll give my prediction. Well, actually, I'm going to give my prediction now. I think Baron Corbin's going to win. I think Shane is going to pin Seth Rollins. I think Baron Corbin. They're going to put the title on Baron Corbin. I just see it. I mean, how many titles did they change? None? There's going to be a title change.
At least one, yeah.
There's going to be a title change. You think Baron Corbin's going to be the referee for his own match?
No.
Can't do that. Can't do that. They did say it was going to be a surprise as to who it was.
That's why I thought of McFoley.
Yeah, it's gonna be Shane, I think. It's gonna be one of the fucking. It could be one of the revival guys too.
Dasher or Wilder.
I can't fucking do this shit anymore. Fucking ridiculous, man. Anyway, that's all there is. Does anybody have anything else?
No.
No.
Okay. That being said, Bobbit, back to you, man. That's all the news I had, unless you had something. We will see.
I think so. That being said,
we'll see y'all on Sunday on my channel for the Stomping Grounds pay-per-view.
Yep.
The fucking logo, it's the best logo I've ever seen WWE. Bobbitt, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
With that being said, thanks for coming out and supporting us, and thanks for watching the show. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out, and hey, listen.